Oh, actually, I don't need this. I can clear this out. Alright. Corner out of the way. So, if everyone recalls, last time, the students were sent out to basically find... Sorry, sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, you were sent out to find some missing students. You found them, but they were trying to sacrifice a family to something. You're not quite sure what. So, obviously something had gone very wrong. You do have one that is currently sleeping, and you beat all the others unconscious. So...
Deserved.
But they're taken care of, at least for the moment. So... the family, however, not so much. The mom almost died, I believe. Pretty sure it was the mom.
Yeah.
So, the whole family is in shock. The kids and the parents huddled together. Not quite sure what exactly is going on. What do you want to do?
What are we doing? Where are we?
You're currently still in the village.
Oh.
Combat just ended, rather.
That meant the one that's sleeping is still tied up, right?
I believe the last thing you guys did was tie him up.
Yeah.
Are we gonna escort the family to, was it school, or where would we take them?
Well, as you debate that, Eliane says, I can take care of the family. Why don't you take the praised students back to the school?
Alrighty.
Sounds good to me.
Boka
Alright.
just ties them all together and starts dragging them.
You know, there is a spell that can pick up...
No, Boka will drag. Boka will drag!
To be
Boka
fair,
just starts walking.
they killed the mother. Like, actually
Well,
killed the mother.
tried. She got healed, so...
I mean, before that, she was presumed dead.
Yes,
So,
we're pretty
they
sure
actually
she was
deserve it.
dead.
Yeah, so they deserve it.
Alright. I'm trying to find Eliane. Give me one sec. Where did I stick her? Hey, Conver. Oh, Shadowhold. There she is. She really needs to go with the rest of the students. Please remind me. Please remind me.
Who?
But, Eliane, the, older student who was sent with you guys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll remind you.
Alright, so you take them back. It's a little grueling because it is a few miles away. And eventually you're probably gonna get tired of pulling them across the ground. So, someone's probably going to cast the spell that will levitate them so you can just carry them
No,
easily.
I'll be fine.
You do realize it's hard to drag a bunch of bodies across the ground.
Boka is unnaturally strong at weird points.
No, wait, hold on. Do you have the rope?
Yeah,
Use the rope.
that's what I'm
Use-
doing. I'm dragging them by the rope.
Oh, excellent then. You're doing exactly what you need to do.
Alright, let me switch you guys back to the school. We are whisked away to return from whence we left. I assume you go to, well, actually, probably before you even get to live. One of the other teachers comes over, having seen you with your collection, and helps you out. Taking them off your hands. And
Okay.
suggests you guys go and tell Liv about, no, wait. Yeah, it was Liv that gave you the assignment. Sorry. I had to make sure I had the right twin. That's the problem with twins. But sends you off to talk to Liv about the results. It is now no longer a Liv token. It is a Liv Boka token.
But it's not there. It's a blank.
I can see it. You cannot. She is physically there.
Yeah, Liv's.
It's like I know where teacher is.
But she's not on our screen.
Yes. But I will say you can count that. You encounter Liv. In fact, let me make her visible for the moment. I need to get to the right layer. There you go. There you go. So what are you gonna say?
Teacher, Boka did the thing that Boka was supposed to do. I did good. I protected
Liv pats
everyone.
you on the head and says, "Alright, so what are the details?"
Crazy people.
The students
Crazy people.
The students we found
Slimy
the
book.
students family.
Tried to burn it. People trying to open it.
I'm also going to assume that, Rowena, you are carrying the book at the moment.
At the moment, yeah.
You can give that to Liv if you want.
I hand it over.
She takes the book
Don't
and
open
says,
the book.
"This is a very dark work. Powerful, yet dark.
Yeah, I feel like the students were brainwashed by the book.
Dangerous. Probably burn.
She casts a spell over the book. Actually, a couple of them. And then she says, "Well, someone that reads this would gain powers. But it would also mess with their brains." So they all went crazy then.
Yep.
I wonder where they got this book. It doesn't look like it's one from our library. But obviously, the students had it.
Yeah. Combo bonus. That word.
Okay? Well. Liv says, "You did a good job. You saved a
Yeah.
family. You got all the students back, even though they're definitely going to have to get some healing. before they can come back to class. If it's even possible. This is a very dark curse. But, Boka, have you considered trying to summon a new familiar?
No.
You know, that's the only way to get back your familiar.
But it won't be the same one.
I mean, your old one passed on. It's not like it can come back.
Hmm.
I know it's sad, but you can make a new friend.
Then Junior will be sad.
I'm sure Junior would prefer you had another friend.
Okay.
She pats you on the head and then says, well, I must take care of this book. Good night. And it is night, so you may want to actually, go to your rooms. Though, Boka,
Okay.
you can also cast the, familiar summoning spell anytime you want.
Alright.
Though you are taking the advanced familiars class, so you kind of need a familiar. And you never know what will happen. You don't actually have to click on it.
Oh.
I just needed to know if you wanted to cast it. So, when you cast it, a very familiar-looking shape appears soon after.
Huh?
In fact, because when you cast it, it just summons a nearby creature that, is able to answer and is compatible with you. And, what you get at your window, because I'm figuring you're casting it in your room,
Yeah.
is, a knock on the window by another dragonet. Or, yes, they're dragonets, I'm pretty sure.
Boka opens the window and stares.
It looks identical to Junior.
Junior?
Every scale, every, leathery wing. It stares
Are
at you
you?
and head tilts.
Boka puts her hand out.
It immediately hops on.
Boka brings it closer. Are you Junior?
I mean, it can't actually physically answer you. But, it gives you a flood of emotion. And you get the sense that it's happy.
Junior! Boka starts crying and hugging it.
It nuzzles you.
Don't worry, Junior. I won't let you out of my sight again.
And you seem to take a little more care with, your familiar.
Yeah.
So, with that out of the way, I'm assuming you go to sleep.
Yeah. Me and Junior climb into the cover cave.
Sure. So, The next morning, you are going to have classes again. Let me take a quick look. Do you two share any classes?
I think she took the same one with teacher.
Oh, the
I know you did fitness for mages last time,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say the other one.
I think she took the familiars class. I'm not sure that.
Yes,
Hold on.
you do have the familiars class.
Wait, do I? Hold on.
Yes. I mean, you do
Yes,
even
it
have a
is.
familiar, so.
Wait, I don't?
You do.
You do.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah, that's right. I took the advanced familiars class. Okay, yeah, okay. I had to double check I had to double check what I sent you.
I think the other one that was shared by everyone was basic wards, except for Boka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So today will be advanced familiars. And, I thought I had another one, and now I don't see it. Oh. Game's not here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, we'll see about doing intermediate spell construction. Because,
Okey-doke.
Seraphine, Adir, and Boka all have that.
Alrighty.
So, let me double check something real quick. Third year course catalog. Advanced Familiars is taught by Professor Koji. Let me find Professor Koji. Aha. You have met Professor Koji before, because she also teaches the other familiar class, the introduction one that you guys took last year. For chat, she is a bit of a wild woman. In fact, let me pull up her sheet. She's known as Koji the Tamer.
Koji.
And for fairly good reason. She looks a little bit like a savage. At least to most people.
Savagery.
she
She's also
has-
Boka's third favorite teacher.
She has blue tattoos. Kind of primitive type. That are a lot of, like, circular designs. She has white hair. And she tends to wear an outfit that is a skirt with, like, a bra-style top. So.
Boka runs up to Koji and says, "Look! It's Junior!"
She looks at you and you're familiar. And she says, "It does look very similar."
It's Junior. Boka is confident.
Even if they are not the same, it is probably a sibling. Because she's not sure if it's the same one. But they look definitely close to her too. So, she doesn't want to get your hopes up. Reincarnation is not a normal thing for dragonettes. But maybe. She holds classes outside, by the way. So you're not actually in the classroom for this.
Okay.
But, you and the rest of the class that has their, familiars, all gathered together. And, She says, welcome once more. In this class, we learn how to develop our little buddies. And I'm going to tell you now, part of this class is going to be learning some spells which I don't actually have worked out yet.
Okay.
They're spells that can be cast specifically on your familiar. And when you are concentrating on them, they don't use your concentration. The familiar is able to maintain them.
Cool.
So, you can actually have like defensive spells and other things on your familiar. And
Okay.
that's the big part of what the class will be teaching. Obviously, Koji goes over this. She says, now, for obvious reasons, a version of something like our own... and my mind blanks. Where's the spell? Wait, is
As
it first
he
level?
once, as a famous card player once said, "Open your mind."
No, they said jaw into the hand.
She
AKA the
says-
mind
Jazz
crush.
hand?
No, the mind crush. I know what you were referencing.
She says, the most
There's also an
basic thing
episode
for
where he
them
says, "Open your mind."
is a spell such as Arcane Barrier. Usually, you would have to maintain the concentration, but here, we can develop the link between you and your familiar. And using that, the familiar can hold the concentration of the spell, rather than you. Allowing your familiar to shrug off some incoming damage. Hopefully, you would not place your familiar in too much danger, but such things do happen. She also says there is a version of Counterfall, which negates falling damage for familiars that can't fly. And she also mentions things like glamours can be cast on familiars. I'm looking for any other spells that I should probably mention are possible. I think those are the big ones. Though, she also does say, now, it's also possible if you have developed your bond significantly with your familiar, that you can cast almost any spell that requires concentration and have your familiar hold it for you. And to show you this, she actually casts a spell, and her familiar maintains it. The spell that she chooses to show you is Pulsing Sphere, which is a 3rd level defensive spell that does damage. It's actually considered a targeted attack. So, it's more offensive than the things she had been saying. And you can actually see with the spell that when she gives it to the familiar, which, by the way, her familiar is a panther. But when she gives it to the familiar becomes the center of the pulsing sphere, rather than her. He says, now class, do you see what happens when you do this?
Quiz days. So much information.
It's not that much. How about you, Rowena? You have any thoughts on this?
Not at the moment.
Have you realized the importance of being able to do this?
Yes.
Definitely.
What do you think that is?
Well, one that we would be able to use. Well, when it comes to using our familiars, they'd be able to. They'll be able to use our spells without use spells that we cast without concentration, and so that we can also use other stuff.
Well, that's true. That is true. However, it also means that if you are able... Sorry, another sneeze. Too much dust.
Gesundheit.
Thank
I
you.
knew that. I have to clean my room up. Probably this weekend.
I live just inside the city limits, so there's like dirt roads and things next to me. Well, not directly next, but very close by. So it's like always dusty. But what it does mean is that like any spell that requires concentration can basically be put on your familiar, and the familiar becomes the source of the spell. So, like, if you wanted to be really, really cold to your opponents, you could cast something like Pulsating Sphere, just like she did, and send your familiar in to hit everyone around it, making your familiar into a wrecking ball. Though a very fragile one. Obviously, her panther is pretty developed for familiar, so it can take a good bit of damage without going down about as much as most people. Obviously, yours are not that tough. But maybe one day. I don't remember if you guys recall the familiar system. You haven't really been using your familiars too much, so they haven't really gained any, like, familiar XP. At least not a noticeable amount. But if you regularly use your familiars, they gain XP. And, you can use that to buff them up some. Oh, by the way, they don't actually get, like, levels. They just gain points that earn them, more familiar points, which translates to more abilities. So you can make them stronger regardless of your level. So, just placing those out there. Because I don't really think we've dealt too much with it before. We did a little bit when we made them, but I don't think we've touched on it since. So, does that all make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. With that done, you have a little bit of time for the next class. And obviously, Rowena doesn't actually have the same class.
Yeah.
Maybe Rowena's gonna go off to focused healing. I don't think anyone else has that at the moment.
I am the white mage of the group now.
Yes.
Ren's not here to help me, white mage.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, anyone can learn it. It's just none of these guys have. So,
What are you wanting me to learn?
I was just saying you guys haven't learned, like, healing, except for Rowena.
Oh. I'm the white mage in the other group, so you're probably never gonna get me.
It happens. Oh, I was gonna look and see who the teacher is. Oh, wait, no. Spell construction. Orvlo. Let me grab Orvlo. Where is he? I know he's here. Oh, there he is. Orvlo. You've had Orvlo every single year at the school. So, he will be very familiar with you all. Alright, so is there anything you guys want to do during your little break between classes?
I would like to go to, other teacher.
Luca?
Yeah.
Now, I should say that getting in touch with the teachers during class breaks is pretty hard. They're getting set up for their next class. Usually.
Oh.
I mean, you can go see if she's available, but you could always hang out with other students if you wanted it instead.
I guess I'll hang out with with Luna.
Okay. How about you, Rowena? Anything you want to do?
I'll hang out with Rumi.
Okay. So you both decide to spend some time with your roommates. For Rowena, that's Rubina. Which I think we talked about her last time. And for Boka, that is other Luna.
Yeah.
Where is other Luna? There she is. Luna Winterstar. Since you're between classes, you could actually hang out, like, literally between classes. And if you wanted, you could hang out together in a 4-person group. Is that something you might want to do?
Sure.
Okay. So, as you two come over, Luna and Rubina actually are, they're doing a handshake, but it kind of reminds you of, like, those, like, bro handshakes. You know, where they do the, like, weird pattern thing. And they're kind of laughing about it. And they say, well, Luna says, "Yo, girl, how's it been going?" And Rubina says,
yo.
"Just fine. How about you?" It seems they've known each other pretty well.
Alright.
So,
This is news.
if you thought about it, you might remember why. But, if, you head over, you can ask about it as well.
Sure.
I do.
Alright, you guys go over. What do you want to say?
Hi, friend.
Luna says, "Yo, How's it going?
You two seem pretty tight.
Boka races up Junior. Junior's back!
Luna's like, cool. How did you get your familiar back? I thought it had passed away.
I think Bahamut finally answered me.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm very happy for you.
Yes. Boka puts Junior next to her dragonet.
Okay. Rowena, did you start to ask something?
Yeah, I said, you two seem pretty tight.
They look at each other and do a little bit of like a fist bump. And they say, well, we are both in the Academy show band. So, we've known each other since first year pretty well.
Cool.
Rubina nods.
Luna is an actor.
More like a musician.
Musician.
If anything, Rubina is the actor. She's also a member of the Play Actors Drama Guild.
Play actor.
Yes.
Play actor.
Both of which, of course, are clubs. Clubs you don't
Cool.
happen to belong to, but still. Clubs nonetheless. In fact, the only one that was in the show band was Pip. So. In fact, he was friends of a sort with both of them. So. In fact, Luna asks, so, you heard anything from Pip?
No.
She nods and says, neither have I. I know he was a bit of a dork, but he was not that bad a dork.
Not that bad a dork. Boka agrees.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she has very particular feelings for Pip. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm sort of just trying to kill some time until Mabel gets here. She should be back fairly soon. She was running late because of work, unfortunately.
Trying to think of what I would want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could talk about anything. The mission you just did. Classes.
Oh. She's in one grade behind us, right? Luna is?
No, they're in the same grade as you. They're all third years.
Is she in both of teachers' classes?
Let me look at the list real quick. She would not be in Advanced Familiars. Neither of them have a familiar.
Luna does. Remember, she has a
Miss
black
Luna?
dragonet.
No, that's Maya. That's Maya.
Oh.
Yeah. Maya's definitely in the class with you guys. I'm not sure I'm not sure who else, though, actually has a familiar off at the top of my head. It's probably more a lot of like 4th and 5th year students in advanced familiars. Because 3rd year is the first time you can take it, but a lot of people get their familiars later on. Because remember, you can take classes that are from previous years. Casting without gestures is definitely class most of the group is going to have. I feel Luna definitely takes evocation for beginners. And probably so does Rubina. Probably intermediate magical combat as well for Rubina. And actually probably for Luna as well. Luna's also probably in spatial theory in its applications. Maybe advanced magical history for both of them as well. I think that might be appropriate.
All right.
Make that a little more calm musically. But I think that's probably the classes they're in. So the only one they probably sync up with you guys with is intermediate magical combat. I know Boka's taking that.
Yes. You have the class with teacher.
Yes. Obviously, for Rubina, it's as much about mimicking fighting as actually fighting, since she's an actor and all. And Luna just likes to kick ass. She's a little bit punk, so. I mean, if you didn't already get that from her outfit. Her outfit is very punk. In fact, if I've not described it this way before, her outfit is tactically ripped. If you understand what I mean. And I'm guessing by the silence you probably don't.
I do not.
When I was in elementary, middle school, tactically ripped clothes were in fashion. Which basically meant they put holes and slits in them wherever they felt like they belonged. Luna's robes are also like that. They're slit in certain places and have holes. Though her robe is more of a dress in the first place, so. Actually, saying that, Luna's is probably the least, mage robe outfit of anyone that goes to school here. Most of you wear, mage robes, and Rubina definitely does. She's got her black and white robes on. But Luna wears more like a gothic, dress or gown. With a bit of a robe sort of piecemealed on. She definitely has her own style, let's put it that way.
Boka just looks like they're trying to be both a warrior and a mage at the same time.
Well, Well, that is sort of what you're doing. So,
Oh no, it
any
makes sense.
comments, Rowena?
But to everyone else, it makes no sense.
I don't really have any comment.
Okay. I don't really have anything specific they want to talk about. Oh, actually, I should mention this. Rubina asks, so have either of you found many secrets yet?
I think we found 2 secrets, right?
We found a few, but
Uh,
it was mostly other parts of our group that are finding secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were both here when you guys went with Maple.
Yeah, we were.
And you found 3, because you found one of each type.
Yeah.
So, I think Maple is the only one with a 4th so far.
Didn't Game get one too?
He got 1. He's behind you guys.
Oh yeah, he's at 1.
Yes. Sadly, Game hasn't been here too much recently. RL is being a little bit harsh on Game. But, Robina says, "Oh, I've only found 2. And Luna's like, eh. So far, I've only found 1, but I haven't been trying yet. I figure I have time." And I do sense the presence of a Maple.
Maple.
I don't see her in Discord yet, but should be soon. Should be soon. And now I sense a Maple. Hello.
Hello.
And the silence stretches on.
Sorry, my audio drivers weren't working.
It's okay. Technical difficulties are normal.
Alright,
As
what
it
did I
is,
just miss?
they were talking between classes with Rubina and Luna. So you're all good. In fact, with that, I think the bell is gonna ring and the next class will start. This one is a class that Seraphine has, and I think Boka has, and technically Game has, but Game sadly is not here tonight. So, this is intermediate spell construction with Professor Orvlo. Oh, and since Maple has not met Professor Orvlo, I should probably pull him up. Everyone else had him, well, you probably did have a class with him last, term. But it was not like a full class. Orvlo is a senior professor, and he is a male Andrusa. So he has horns and scale patterns, and his black hair is slowly turning gray because he's a little on the older side. He also has bright golden eyes. A lot of the girls in the classes who like older guys have sort of a crush on him. You know one or two. You know one or two.
One or two. I picked two.
But he's not bad. As a senior professor, though, he teaches a lot of classes, including this one. He walks out. He says, "Welcome. I believe I had most of you last term in basic spell construction." He puts a book together, closing it, and says, "Now, this year will be even more challenging. Last time, we taught you how to do cantrips and first level spells. This year, we'll start taking apart second level spells and putting them back together in new and wonderful combinations." And I think currently only Seraphine is able to actually cast second level spells, which is going to make this a little more challenging until you guys have your first exam.
Okie dokie.
He's going to say, well, he starts teaching the course. He inscribes some different series or parts of spells on the board. And they're for a whole bunch of different things. And he starts to explain what they do. He points at one and says, "This is part of the Crown of Madness spell. In fact, this is the part of the spell that can frighten, confuse, or daze." And he shows examples of how you can change it to be able to fit it into new spells. He also shows parts of the clone image spell that creates an illusion of yourself and makes it harder to figure out where you are. And it's not the full spell, so you can't learn the spell, but he teaches you certain parts of it and like how that can be used even in other spells or specifically other illusions. Once he's finished with those, he does his usual routine and says, "Now, you have any questions?" He
Would
looks
it be
around.
possible? Seraphine raises her hand.
He says, "Yes."
Would it be possible to use elements of the clone image spell to, for example, duplicate your voice?
So, if you wanted to make a clone image, for instance, that can speak, you would need to link in a new component that is able to mirror speech or other audible sounds. In fact, if you wanted to, you could make a upscaled version of the spell that not only clones your image, but has footfalls just like yours and can speak just like you. And he shows you a bit of how you would link in a new part that can clone audio as well as your image.
Cool.
He says, "Now, the reason it's not usually something you would want to do is that you would probably not want to use it on its own. Cloning just audio could potentially be useful, but only in limited circumstances. Usually what you want to, clone is the image. So that's why the spell focuses on that. Combining both into one spell is a little bit difficult for this tier of class. And as the GM, I'm gonna say it's more of like a 3rd level spell. At least you'd be pushing into like a more advanced or powerful tier. So he looks around again and asks, any other questions?
I just shake my head no.
Ironically, you're the only one not there.
Oh,
Is there a way to make 2 hands of earth?
You mean like duplicating Earthen Grasp?
Yeah.
So, for the sorcerers in our group, you will have the opportunity to take a class on meta magic. It is a, I believe, 4th year class. And in that, you will learn how to alter spells in real time, allowing you to do things like casting the same spell more than once.
No, like, is there a way to get a spell like that, but at a lower level? Like, it doesn't do any damage, but it locks 2 like people in place.
He looks a little confused for a moment, and then when you explain a little more, he says, well, you could create one that does not deal any damage, and that would potentially be a less powerful spell. However, if it failed in its grasp, the spell would most likely not be very useful. You could try to make it, and as he speaks, he starts to stroke his chin, which looks a little bit weird as his chin has scales. But
Does it make a clickety noise?
Clicky.
I don't know if he's exactly scaly like that, but it's more like oh, I'm trying to think of what those are called. You know those old-fashioned beards where they are super stiff because they put gel in them? So it's like they're kind of lacquered.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that. So it doesn't really make that sort of sound. It's more like he was stroking like a record, as far as what it sounds like. So it doesn't make a lot of noise. But on the board, he starts writing up a spell. And he says, now, any of you should be able to cast this. So, Boka, why don't you go?
Yeah. Cast spell.
Alright, you cast the spell. It is one that you can definitely cast. In fact, I think... Let me double check. Too many windows. Too many windows.
It's over 100 windows.
It's only 3 windows. Well, 4.
Oh.
But,
You went down a lot.
no, I still have the tabs. There's 500 tabs. But only 4 windows. This is actually like a variation on the Tangle cantrip. Because all the Tangle cantrip does is cause the restrained condition, which is the same one as the Earthen Grasp spell.
Yeah.
But it is a direct attack. And yours is going to be a targeted attack. Otherwise, very similar. So, in fact, I think, yes, it's both concentration even. But, this is gonna be considered a cantrip. Maybe Earthen Tangle? I think that sounds kind of cool. But you cast it, and it reaches up, like it's trying to grasp someone. Actually, there's probably a training dummy in here. So you cast it on the training dummy. And, the animated training dummy, just barely manages to evade the grasp.
The radicals.
And the hand flails around, trying to follow. He says, now, maybe you could alter this, and you could have it keep trying, and use it to follow someone around, trying to grasp them every time. That might work. Right now, though, it won't follow. It will just keep trying right where it is. You have an idea of the spell you would like to make now.
Yeah.
And with that, the bell rings. Ring! It's not a digital bell, but it is actually a clock tower, and they ring multiple bells at once with magic. So it sounds very similar. And he says, dismissed. Now, try to work on some spells of your own as your homework. And he lets you go.
I will work on radiant spells, of course.
Always. But this is the first step to making your own spells. Well, your own second level spells. Now that you have some new options. Anything you guys want to do with the rest of your day?
Look for more.
Go to teacher.
secret-
I would like to go to teacher. Other teacher. Luna? No. Boka just
You
calls
mean
him teacher
Luca?
and other Luca, yeah.
Okay.
I should really get their names right.
Probably.
Boka just screams teacher at them every time they see them.
Yes, it makes them very confused. I'm looking for a note here real quick. Oh, hang on. I also need to update this set of notes before I forget again. sorry. It's taking a little bit. I have something I need to set up real quick. I meant to open these beforehand, and I completely forgot. Oh wait, not that one. This one. I probably want to have the whole group for that. How about that one? Okay, I think this will do. Right. Get everything together. My brain stopped for a minute. Give me 1 sec. I know I was thinking about something, and then it completely went out the window. Oh yeah, did we? Yes, we did. Alright, I just had to check on something. Which is what I started checking on, and then I forgot. As I realized I had something else I needed to check on. Alright, so, Boka. As, you go to find your teacher, you actually meet up with her sister, Liv.
Yes.
Liv
Boka tries
comes
to
up
say,
to
but
you.
then goes, the teacher.
She's gotten used to your inability to say her name. So, she says, Boka, have you seen the rest of your group? I have something I would like you guys to handle.
Boka's hand is still in the air and goes, yeah, maybe?
Why don't
Yes,
you go around
possibly.
and see if you can find them?
Okay.
In the meantime, Maple, you wanted to have Seraphine search for another puzzle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Why don't you roll me a d4? Oh, wow. Roll me an investigation roll.
Me? Oh, no.
No, Seraphine. Oh, wow. 19 is very good. Alright, you find, well, after a little bit of searching, you find another one of those puzzles where it has a left and right, like, display, and there's like a circle with a triangle in it, and that triangle has different values.
All right.
Let's see.
What's
I need a little bit of math. Give me 1 sec.
all right? Seraphine's just assuming that if they find all the clues first, then they'll get some sort of prize.
Alright, so you see a puzzle that has the number 15 in the middle, and the other 3 points on the triangle say 3 and a question mark and a 8-headed hydra in a circle. I believe you can still see the note that is the year 3 notes.
Yes.
Okay. Then you should be able to see the different symbols on the left and the right side. Do you know how to solve it? And if not, what step would you like to take?
So they're the same symbols in the same order?
Yep.
Okay.
It seems, at least for now, all of these have the same symbols.
So a 5 and then a hydra.
15 in the middle.
Mhm.
So, based on the first one, that is the value you want to get. A hydra. And 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yes. So 15 equals hydra minus 3, or yes, minus 3, and then minus something, or plus. Sorry. Hydra plus 3 plus something else equals that 15.
I want to turn the right one to square.
Okay. You turn the right one to square. And immediately, the door opens. And it's another little cubby hole. This one's set up like a tea room. And in the middle, there is another note that says that you have found another secret. And you can mark down one more secret.
That puts me at 7.
Heck yeah. So, Boka, you happen to find Seraphine here in the hall. As she's coming out of the secret. You gonna take her with you? Boka?
I said, sure. I grab and drag.
Do you object to this, Mabel?
I'm just gonna walk faster so I don't get quite dragged.
Alright. And you might want to ask what's going on, but Boka seems adamant about going somewhere. And let's jump over to Rowena.
Yeah.
Rowena, what do you want to do?
I think this time I'll look for secrets as well.
Okay, why don't you give me a D4?
Okay.
Ooh, a 2. Why don't you give me an investigation check?
Investigation.
Alright, with an 18. Well, you come across a part where your book reacts. And, you start looking around. And when you do, you find a switch on the wall. It is behind a painting. So you actually have to lift the painting a little bit to find the switch.
Can I flip the switch?
Yes. You flip it, and immediately a secret door opens. Inside, you find a tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
And on the wall is another note, which of course says that you found yet another secret.
Cool.
So
Is
you
there
can mark
any-
down one more as well.
Okay, so I have 4, I believe, right?
Did they ever say what happens if we
Yes.
find enough secrets?
They said that they were going to count as bonus points. But they didn't say if you got anything special for finding a lot of them. So, you don't know. Not yet, at least. I'm sure you'll find out eventually. Alright, in Boka, that is where you run into Rowena. What do you want to do?
Boka will grab them and drag.
Hey, wait. What's going on?
No, not time to wait. Teacher calls.
Let me walk under my own power.
No, you're too slow.
What do you mean I'm too slow?
Too slow.
And
Boka,
of
just
course,
keep
you're
going.
dragging Seraphine as well. So,
Yeah.
Sarah just assumed that they weren't going to get any answers out of Boka, so they just walked fast enough they didn't quite get dragged.
No, I refuse to get dragged. I'm bouncing. I refuse to get dragged. I'm bouncing.
No,
I'm bouncing.
not
I'm bouncing
fast
ahead of
enough.
Boka.
Not fast enough.
I refuse.
You know that song? Deja vu. That's how fast Boka is going.
I'm pretty sure you're not exactly that fast. But,
Boka's fast enough.
you did catch Rowena off guard. So, you sort of drag Rowena in your wake. You then manage to return to live. With your 2 out
I
of
have
breath
brought them here.
companions.
Boka goes, I have brought them to you, teacher.
So I see, that was rather fast.
Yes.
She says, we have a little bit of a situation, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to help with it.
Sure.
I don't see why not.
We had someone come to us saying that their wife, Yuri, was captured by a group of bandits who seemed to possibly have help from a student. They are holding Yuri hostage, potentially along with some other people.
many times are we gonna have rogue students? Goodness gracious.
It is a theme this year. At least so far.
So I see.
Yes. A nearby alchemist, and her wife, Yuri, are the two involved individuals that contacted the school. But there are rumors that others are part of that group as well. Meaning that there's potentially more than just those two. I mean, the one from those two that's been kidnapped.
Guess we'll have to look into it then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let me move some stuff around behind the scenes. Oh, Liv tells you as well that this trouble is going on along the Hermit's Path, which the rest of you happened to have an encounter on last year. Give me 1 sec. I need to clean this map. This is the one where you had the pixies helping you. If you recall the pixies.
Oh, I do. I remember the pixies.
Good. Good. Alright.
What do you call a pixie size staff? A pixie stick?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yada yada. All the pixies.
Yada yada does it.
Let me finish setting up this map real quick. One, two, three, four.
Oh, I was meaning to ask, with the arcane armor mystic invocation,
Okay.
how much does that actually change the armor class?
Which spell does it duplicate? I forget.
Mage armor.
Okay, so it's not. You have a choice. Converting from mage armor, you can either take arcane barrier or arcane ward.
Okay.
Arcane barrier adds temp HP, and arcane ward raises your armor rating.
I guess the one that raises the armor rating.
Okay, so just to make sure you know, AR is what most of the forms of armor use. Sorry. It reduces the damage you take by however many points it's rated at. In your case, you would be considered level 3. So it would grant you an AR of 3. So any damage you take would be reduced by that to a minimum of 1.
Okay. What about the
Arcane Barrier is 5 temp HP per character level. So
That'd
you
be
would have
15.
15 temp HP.
Okay. I guess I'll take the temporary HP
Okay.
instead, because that seems more effective, personally.
It definitely can nullify all damage coming in. So, a little more useful at times, definitely. Alright. I have all of the notes now. Let me slap them over here. And then I'll summon you guys down. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump you a couple of times.
Ooh.
Hang on, you're not there yet.
Aww.
There you go. Now you're there.
Yay.
Oh, I forgot to put Seraphine here. Let's drop you on the map. Oops. Preferably on the right token layer. Let me double check really quick that you have vision, which you apparently didn't. Alright, now you guys should be able to see. Is it looking good to everyone?
And beyond obstacles in my way.
So,
We've been here before.
I did forget one thing.
We've been here before. Is this the same place?
Where are your familiars? Because Boka's familiar, Rowena's familiar, definitely should be here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Boka has 2 juniors.
you only get one. You only get one.
Yeah, that's mine. Mine.
No, I had 2 on the field. Arena.
Ah.
Alright, so.
Boka will throw up the sack.
Alright. Throw out the sack.
Dice roll.
2. What is a 2?
Oh dear.
I know I have a note for your bag.
Oh dear.
2
Anything
is,
below 5.
2 is a mastiff. Let me see where I put the mastiff.
Mastiff.
Have I never used the mastiff?
You have not. I've never rolled below a 5 before. I rolled once. One time I rolled a 1, and that's it.
Huh. I thought I still grabbed one. Oh, that's a weird looking dog.
Dash a dog.
Yes, I'm gonna make you a little bit of a unique version of this.
Okay.
It is not quite the right type. But this is the closest thing I have on hand. So let me edit them. Oops, wrong button. There's too many buttons, I swear. Give them 15. Alright. So you should be able to control them now, and they have a little more hit points. They're not quite as capable as the larger ones, but they are puppers. So, you know, this is the stretch where the bad guys are supposed to be. Do you want to use your familiars to scout ahead?
I will use the mask. Junior will stay on
Okay.
my head. I would like to have him search.
Remember, you don't have any sort of bond with the Mastiff. You can give him orders, but you can't see with his eyes. So, his use as a scout is a little more limited.
I'll send my familiar.
Okay. First you might want to roll stealth for your familiar.
Ah, crap, that skips.
Just to make sure it
Can
stays
the Mastiff
out of the
roll
way.
stealth?
If you want it to be stealthy. Though, you probably want to keep to the woods if you want it to do that.
My
And
stealth-
wow, that is an impressive roll for the familiar. Right, so you can send Rias into the
How do you roll
woods.
stealth on this?
It is, if it doesn't naturally have it, what you would
Uh-huh.
roll is the ability that stealth is based upon.
Dex?
So I think stealth is Dex.
I just rolled it off my character sheet.
Brandon is stealthy dog.
Alright. With that, you guys go forward. I'm pretty sure Rias has vision.
But oh, there we go.
I don't think it appeared when I
No,
made sure they
oh,
were
no,
on the
no.
map. So,
Yeah, now it appeared.
Junior is going to follow Ruina's.
okay. Do you want to roll stealth for Junior as well?
Junior will try. I'm not saying Junior is good at stealth because they, shine like a diamond.
Okay.
So
12 is okay. As you move down, you might spot some people. In fact, let me stop hiding most of the bad guys. Seraphine, why do you have a circle around you?
I don't know. I did not put it there.
I look away for 1 second and you're drawing circles around people.
you didn't stealth. So Boka highlighted you. Be like, you are seen.
I don't know about that yet. Though, Seraphine, do you want to hide? I mean, you're kind of out in the open anyway. You want to probably move towards the woods if you want to hide.
Okay.
And then you just need to make a roll. The same goes for all players at this point.
Boka is making a roll.
I don't think I can survive twice.
Boka's not terribly stealthy.
Can I?
Neither is Nashi.
Can I take the 20 on that
Whoever
one?
said Boka was the stealthful person?
You could if you want to.
I'm gonna do it. It's a 19.
Alright. So, the least stealthy one in this group is Boka.
Yep.
Um,
I'm also the furthest back, so.
true. Oh, wow.
And everyone got spotted.
Not me. What
Not
the fuck you mean?
exactly. Not exactly. But the bandit sees movement in the trees across the way. And he goes, "Hey, what is that? Is there something over there?" And he's going to move this way. And his buddy is going to move closer to where he was. But it seems they noticed probably the mastiff within the trees. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna wait a moment
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
for them to get a little closer.
Well, I think Boka's already attacking.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Bang
Bang, bang! I'm gonna hit both of
don't
them.
know.
I'm gonna hit all.
Uh,
Does it?
Give me a second, I can tell you. Actually, that does.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it then. And both
Apparently
of them
they
take
just suck.
6.
Alright, well, the first one takes 6. How about the second one?
2.
2.
And now advantage on both of them. So that means you guys got like crazy advantage.
They yell in pain as both of them take damage. And
Boka just jumps out and goes, "Shah!"
that was the stealth round. So, now you all need
Well, they don't
to
know
roll
about anyone
initiative.
else. They just know about me.
Well, it's initiative order now. Let me put it that way.
Oh.
So even if they haven't spotted anyone else, they now... Oh, wow.
I go again. Bang, bang!
How about you, Rowena?
All right, we gotta roll initiative, don't we?
Yes. Well, you tied
Rena's just so surprised that I jumped out of nowhere and attacked. That she's like, huh?
Wait, does that mean I get the reroll with the bandit, or do I just go after the bandit? I mean, before the bandit.
You go before the bandit. So,
Okay.
figuring they're even still alive, it is Boka's turn after all. Boka, what are you gonna do?
Boka is just singing in front of them.
Do you not do anything else?
Reroll it.
Isn't the lightning chain kind of short range?
Oh, yeah. Wait, then what do I have again? I thought I had,
Yes.
Oh, this is the thing. Was this the thing I was trying to do? Where's the skill that I had that was... I thought I had it, but it's not on here. There
What
it
are
is.
you looking to do?
How do I do this?
Arcane missile?
I want to do that,
It should
but I want to
be...
upcast.
It's a cantrip. You can't upcast it.
Oh.
It should actually be in your list here.
He's not.
Weird.
I don't know why.
Let me adjust the spell then. Arcane missile. Oh, okay. Wrong one. Oh, you didn't make it an attack. That's why.
Oh.
What is your int bonus? How smart is Boka?
Pretty darn smart.
Yes, but what numerically is it? Plus
Maybe
3.
Plus 3.
Alright. It will do 3 damage. And that is force.
I'll shoot at both of them. Bye bye. Wow, wow.
Give me 1 sec, and I'll have the spell finished for you. We're gonna ignore the fact that it's gonna roll for the attack. But you should now see it in your attacks in spellcasting.
Okay.
So if you want to roll it twice, because there's 2 missiles, you can.
Don't these automatically hit though?
Yes, they do. Oh, wait. Yes, they're the same damage. So, yeah, you wouldn't actually need to do that. But...
Bang bang.
let me check here. Alright, I turned on auto roll damage for you.
Okay.
That way it doesn't have to, go in and... Anyway, quicker. Alright, so, do you want to target each of them with 1 or both into the first guy?
Each of them with 1. Bang bang.
Okay. They both take 2 more injuries.
Boka's just like making like little finger guns and going bang bang.
The first one does not look good anymore. His friend behind them, though, is still okay-ish. And he yells,
Boka poses.
An enemy! 2 arms!
2 arms?
Yes.
I have 2 arms. Boka just starts looking at their arms.
He picks up his crossbow and fires at you. And gets a 14.
He misses.
What is your
Boka just
AC?
stands there and gets really quiet. Mine is 16, but you automatically get disadvantage. Oh.
Yes. Well, it didn't matter. 14
Oh,
was
mine
the
is
lower of the
13.
rolls. So.
Okay, never mind. I will do the thing where I go bang.
All right. Well, you get hit, but you block. So.
And Boka goes, stop! I'm not ready for commitment.
Oh, your Mastiff. Your Mastiff can go. I totally forgot. Do you want to have the Mastiff go into action?
Yes.
Technically, he should.
No. I want him.
But...
No, I'm gonna have him like go further in the forest so they don't see him.
All right. So, Seraphine, is now your turn. What do you want to do?
All right.
You have advantage on both of them, by the way. The first attack on each of them is advantage.
So, if I wanted to be a stickler, you just attack them again. But I don't.
But with
plan to
a
be
move, it
stickler.
doesn't really take advantage away. It automatically hits.
Yes, that's why I'm not taking advantage away. At the moment,
Okay.
they're both glowing still.
All right. See. So I can see looks like 2 of them at the moment. I'm assuming those are the ones that Boka shot.
Yes.
How hurt does the one that's closer to me look?
He is very bloody. He took 2 good hits, so
What about the one further?
he's definitely injured, but he seems to be faring better.
Okay.
He's a little bit further away, so Boka didn't hit quite as hard.
Hmm. All right. I guess. If I use something to fly, am I capable of flying above the trees so I can see further?
Yes. Though, I don't have a good way of, like, removing the, sight obstruction on the map layer. So, I would just have to tell you what you see.
Okay. Okay.
By the way, you can also go through the forest.
Yeah,
it
I
is
noticed
just
that.
trees. So, well, trees and bushes. So,
All right. I guess I'll cast Slumber on the one that's not as hurt.
okay. Cast away.
That's
He fails and immediately falls asleep.
and then just go into the woods.
Alright, you probably can't see anything now, but
I can see a couple people now.
okay.
3 of them from the trees.
I forgot which way I set the trees up. There's a couple of ways I can do it, so.
That's fine.
Alright. That is your turn. This guy sees the other bandit fall over, and he's gonna rush over to his side. Only to spot Boka.
Yeah.
And he's gonna fire his crossbow.
He must.
Only because of your cloak.
Yes.
I swear, they had the worst time. You hear a voice from beyond the forest. Go. Get out there. Go protect us. Another guy gets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's not gonna fire on Boka. And the injured one. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And he's gonna slash with a scimitar and get double 20s.
What?
Hello.
This man is after me.
Well, you did shoot him twice. I don't think he's happy. I don't think he's happy.
Ow!
So, you
Alright.
can't block this one, so you're gonna take 7 damage.
Yeah, I know. I
Alright,
was just gonna look at him and go, rude!
Rowena, it is your turn.
I'm still technically in stealth, right?
Yes. He's also, still glowing.
So you have advantage on your attack.
Regardless.
You have advantage
Yes.
if you attack him.
Yes. both from stealth and because of the spell.
Only that meant you got a crit.
If only.
It doesn't work that way. But double edge
You know, like,
is going to be a
double-
thing when we switch over to the new rules. So,
I'll use the frost ray.
okay, give it a shot. $16 will hit. Oh, Nashi.
Huh?
Roll your damage, but I'm gonna fix your spells. So, you don't have to worry about rolling the damage anymore.
Okay.
Well, I'm here. Let's double check Seraphine. Alright, you're already set. So. Alright, 4 damage is enough to kill him. Well, knock him unconscious, technically. He flops to the
Wait.
ground.
I didn't reveal myself, did I?
Let me see. Not him. Not him. You're good. Somehow, they both were focused on Boka and totally missed where the beam came from.
Pew, pew. Okay,
Alright,
then I'm
Boka,
gonna-
it is your
let's
turn
try.
once more.
I shot them. Boka shouts and goes, Boka!
I like how Boka thinks like she's Rambo and just goes right in. What does Boka Bow do?
Oh. I need to look at the spell real quick. What is the spell using? How far is it? Did I even add this in yet? I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the range on this one. And I think I forgot to add the range to it.
Is it another cantrip?
It is not.
Okay. Well,
I
it's
must have put something
definitely
wrong.
not set up correctly, but
I am
I
not
believe-
smart at this.
I believe the spell save DC is okay. So,
Yeah.
if that's the case, which one are you casting
Focus Slam, I
against?
think Focus Slam is an AoE. I need to look at it.
Hey, Micro What?
Suppose.
How you doing? Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, it says puts people to the ground. Amazing force.
Uh,
If the target or targets say they it inflicts impaired. They are not prone if not.
it is a 4-meter sphere. So,
I'm gonna cast it.
it would
Right
let
on
you
them.
actually hit all 3 of these guys.
I'm gonna go. Focus gonna do like a Kamehameha and go, wham!
Let me give a shout out.
Not the
here.
Kamehamehas are in the game, but you know. Wow. That's the exploding.
Oh, wow. You guys are from Escape from Tarkov. I don't actually see a lot of people that play that stop in. But I'm glad you're here. Have fun. Settle in. We're playing some D&D tonight. So... Alright, now... they both, or all 3, need to make me some saves.
Yes.
These will be dex saves. Wow.
They're all tangled, but okay, that's what it
They're
is.
all impaired, but let me double check.
Yeah, they got impaired, and they all. I think they still take damage. They just don't get pruned.
Yeah, they're gonna take half damage. So they each take 3. Though, since you hit the one that was asleep, he is now no longer asleep.
Oh, man.
But he can't run anywhere except for at me.
Yeah, he's gonna have some issues. Definitely some issues. Alright, Boka, do you want to send in the puppers?
No, I'm gonna back up one. So that some of them can't reach me.
Okay. Well, the one that just got knocked to the ground is going to stand up. Unfortunately for
Wait,
him...
can he even move now? Because he has half movement, and then he has half movement again?
Exactly. He can get up. And that's it. He literally can't do anything else. So, he's just back standing. This guy gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is not close enough, but he definitely spots Boka. So he's gonna pull up
just
a
go.
crossbow. And he's gonna shoot and miss.
And miss. And Boka's just gonna stand there, look very disappointed, and look at the arrow in the background, and look at them and go, "You missed."
Seraphine, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Lumber on
Currently, these two are the ones
this
that
one
haven't
right here.
gone.
Okay.
Currently, this one that Boka did not notice hasn't gone yet. And these two.
He needs to make us a wisdom save, and he does.
Oh.
Wow.
Boka is in danger.
He starts looking around, trying to figure out why he feels so sleepy all of a sudden. But he's got adrenaline pouring through him, and he's able to shrug off the effects. This bandit is going to get in Boka's face.
You can make it to me with half movement?
Oh, actually,
You're...
he is 1 short. So, at
Boka's gonna
almost
start
point
going.
blank, he's going to fire a crossbow.
And miss even
whiff.
without disadvantage.
Alright, the big bad's not going to move yet. This guy does. He's going to look around here, moving back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy gets to go. He's gonna come over here, and he's gonna open fire on Boka. And
And
get
miss.
a total whiff.
I'm reminded of a very famous thing where the guy goes, and I fired, and I missed. So I fired again, and I missed.
Alright,
So I fired again. And I
it
missed.
is now your turn.
Who's the most injured?
That would
This
be me.
guy and this guy are about equal. This guy back here is more injured. So, it is up to you.
Someone's gonna put up their hand and act like they're attacking. Oh.
Okay, I can reach him. I believe I can reach him at least. Let me double
Yes.
check this.
Someone's gonna put their hand behind their back
Yes,
and act like they're pulling something out of thin air.
Alright, Frost Ray on...
That guy?
Hang on. Yeah, this guy.
Alright. Give me a roll. Ooh! You immediately drop him to the ground. He falls over like a sack of potatoes.
And the body
Boka acts like they were the one that fired it and goes, yeah, I hit.
This time it is obvious, because all three of the other guys are looking in your general direction, and they see where the ray comes from.
Damn.
So you're no longer in stealth.
Huh, fat baskets.
And it is the top of the turn again. Boka, what are you doing? You have a lot of incoming.
What is that?
I don't think
What
that
is
rolled
that?
right.
I think
Okay.
it's 1d4 divided by 2d6. And it makes me giggle just thinking about it, that it wanted to do that.
Whoops. Alright, let me look at how this spell is set up. Oh, you put them in the same fields, that's why.
Look at Dad. I'm smart.
Yes,
I promise.
it will actually do math for you. So, if you put them in the same field, you're gonna have some issues.
Right.
I was adjusting that. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
Yes, if you change what you're looking at, it adjusts what I'm looking at. So. Alright. I think that is pretty much it. Though, I'm not quite sure what this is over here. Let's just not worry about casting at higher level yet. Oh, need spellcasting ability. Spell attack is ranged. Alright, now you should be able to cast the spell correctly.
Boka goes, hold 1 moment. And then they actually cast it.
And you crit this time.
Wow. It's like, I'm sorry for rolling the wrong thing.
I assume you
They gotta
shoot the guy in
save or
front
they
of
will
you.
take a whole bunch of damage. I shoot because it's like a AoE. But yeah, I hit the one in front of me with the dagger.
Alright. Let's see. He takes 4 damage. And then they need to roll for the other parts. Though there's only 2 of them, and they both fail. So with that, they both then take 10 cold damage. The guy in the back is alive, though mostly frozen. The other guy in front drops to the ground.
Boka just goes, it's time to free!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Do send out the Mastiff.
He sneaks over. He's getting ready. He's not ready yet.
Okay. That guy is now dead. The injured one comes up to Boka. And swipes.
And miss.
Wow, these guys suck. Seraphine, it's now your turn. By the way, technically you're not hidden anymore. He just doesn't know where you are yet. So.
Okay. Alright. I guess if I'm not hidden anymore, I will go ahead and activate Radiant Soul.
Okay. You light up. Bish.
And blast him with Fairy Flames.
Alright. Give it a shot. Oh, wow. 23. Yeah, that definitely hits. And that is more damage than he has HP. So he's also now dead. He's
Oh, and if
engulfed by your flames.
And I guess move over here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now you should see this guy who's held back.
Yeah, I do.
Alright. The next bandit is dead. The big bad goes, crap. And he immediately goes over to the door over here. And he walks inside the well, you think he walks inside the building. I won't say for sure if he did. You can't see it. That bandit is also dead. This one's gonna walk up to Boka. And swipe.
And miss!
I can't get 2 good rolls. Never 2 good rolls. Alright, Rowena.
I think
Right. Well, since I'm not hidden anymore, I'm gonna have Rias
I think
help me
Naka's regretting letting that item drop from a chest.
I expected it to get around a little bit more. In this case, it just makes Boka, like, incredibly hard to hit.
I don't think the boat's gonna hit, is it?
I throw, like, a spellcaster at you guys. So.
I don't think a 12's gonna hit, is it?
A 12 may hit. Of course, if you want, and if you have the inspiration for it, you can always re-roll rather than just taking advantage.
Wait, did anyone get a crit?
I did.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Boka.
you did get a crit. Okay, yeah, I'll re-roll it.
Cause Boka is amazing.
And I still get a 12.
Well, the 10 does not hit. The beam goes wide.
I'm having Rias assist me.
Okay, so have Rias get over there, and you can use the help action with your familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just place Rias wherever you want.
Oh, I placed Rias right next to me.
I mean, he has to be able to attack the one you're targeting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Does it have to be like within 5 feet?
Yes. It has to be in melee range.
Alright, right here. I'll die, Rias.
Okay. Well, with a 12, you do in fact hit.
Oh!
And
okay, well.
that will kill this guy.
Alright, can Rias come back now?
I don't think he has the movement to do that.
No!
Because I'm pretty sure he has, like, a speed of, like 40 feet.
See, hold on.
Do not worry. Boka will defend.
Rias was right here.
Yes.
So from there...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
30 feet.
30.
Oh, so I have 5 feet of movement left.
I will protect. I will protect.
Okay, then I'll move Rias next to Boka.
Okay.
And hopefully, like, it'll give Boka, like, advantage on stuff.
Well, you would have to tell, the familiar to do that on your turn.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but...
Reroll.
Alright, well, you get 21 and do 11 damage.
Slash!
Your sword practically incapacitates this guy as he falls to the ground.
Just like bonks him with it. It should say bludgeoning damage. What bang?
It might be bludgeoning. You have no idea. So, alright. You no longer see any enemies.
Okay.
Yet.
Dash is over here. Dash is right there. And then
you can't actually do that. It's still in turn order.
I can't move?
You can move. You can't dash.
Oh. I do. Well, I dash this way.
Okay. Alright, it is now Seraphine's turn.
Alright.
The master's gonna run over here.
Move that over there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
What is that?
Do you want to make like a nature or arcana roll?
Do an arcana roll.
Oh wow.
Boy.
You do have inspiration. So, if you want, you could take that 20.
I'll take the 20, I guess.
So, first I'm gonna tell you that, and I think they might be invisible to you, because I need to actually put them on the right layer. But, let me do that. I forgot they weren't on your layer. Alright, you see 3 statues. And a creature, which you recognize as a type of cockatrice. This one is a smaller one than usual.
I salute you. You who are about to die.
This one, unlike some of the bigger ones, is the type that needs to actually hit you to turn you to stone. Oh, and it can fly.
Hey.
You remember that.
So, danger noodle.
Alright then. I will immediately blast that with fairy flames, I guess.
Okay. Give it a shot.
At 2nd level.
Oh, wow. Okay. 22 will definitely hit. It's 18 damage plus 3, so 21 damage. It is not quite dead, but it is on fire and it does not look good.
Also, fairy flames will give edge the next
Yes, advantage.
person to attack it. Okay.
Alright. Do you have any movement left or anything?
I believe that was all of my movement.
Alright. So, you don't immediately see him, but suddenly, from the other side of the wall, comes the big bad. The guy who had led you here in the first place. And he's now right next to you.
Great.
He's going to slash at you. Sure, now is when I crits. Sure, now is when I crits.
I was gonna cast shield, but I don't think there's a point.
Well, that is gonna hurt. You take 15 damage.
Well, that just burns through all my temp HP, and that's it.
It's a good thing you have that on.
Yeah. Definitely.
Then he gets a 16.
Okay.
He doesn't get the crit though. Will that hit?
Yes.
Alright, you take 5 damage.
Okay.
And then he gets 1 attack with his dagger, and he misses.
Mm-hmm.
Being close to him seems like a bad thing. Oh, so I forgot to give a turn to the cockatrice. So, next time. Rowena, it is your turn. I hear the gears turning.
Oh, I'm going to, I'm gonna make my way over there and also use my men's ancestry to make
Hop?
to hop over.
Okay. So, take your movements and then make your hop.
Okay. I guess I'll go my 30. Oh, actually no. I'll go 25 right where Reese is.
All right.
And then make my hop.
Okay.
Is there a ceiling to the building I'm in?
Oh.
No, not at least a complete one. So.
Okay, so what is it? So what does a 9? What does a 9 get me?
So a 9 is the number of feet, and we're gonna round it to 10, which is 2 spaces.
Okay, so 2 squares. So I hop over. Wrong one. Let me just move it over here. I hop over here. Or is it
Can do
here?
that. That looks right.
Right there? Okay. And then I go over 1 more space. So I'm actually, yeah, I'll go over here. They don't notice me, right?
I don't really think you're in line of sight for anything yet.
Oh, okay, cool. But I can see like Boka, right?
Yes, you can see Boka.
Okay, cool.
And
wait
for
a
that
minute.
matter, her
I
master.
can take my I can take my action. I can take my action still.
Yes.
Let's see, what can I do? I am going to cast Arcane Barrier on.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's self.
Yes, that is self. Is it possible that I can move it? That I can use Reyes to as like a conduit to do it?
Well, you can, because you just learned about this in class. You can try to pass the spell to Rias if you want.
Yep.
To armor Rias. If you want to do that right now, because you've never done it before, roll me Arcana.
Okay.
Roll me Arcana!
Arcana.
And with that, you can do it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll cast Arcane Barrier on I'll cast Arcane Barrier on Rias.
Alright.
And then have
He is now
Rias,
protected.
and then have Rias move here. I'll move Rias near Boka and have Rias take like the help action for Boka and assist Boka.
Unless there's a specific task that's hard. Like you could have it attack when someone else does to provide help and give advantage. Though you can't just tell it, like, follow Boka and help.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just, in that case, I'll move it.
Oh, no. It could assist me right now. Let it use help action on me.
Again, you need a goal.
Oh, I have a goal.
I think I would need to give Rias a goal.
Yes.
To use the help action.
Oh.
So in that case, I'll just move it near me, and next turn I can do things.
Yes. Alright, with that, I think your turn is over, so it is Boka's turn.
Yes.
Can I see the cockatrice from where I am?
I don't remember
If
how
I'm looking straight at the door.
There
and it
is
does
a
show me
small
a part of it.
gap, but technically from where you are, not a good shot. Because you only see a small corner of it.
So they'd have mostly cover.
Yes. Basically, you would have disadvantage.
What if I'm right there? And I can see it.
From right there, it's a lot easier. You still might want to do a targeted spell over a direct one, but you can probably hit. Though not with a 9.
I can't take a help action with Junior, can I?
If you want to move Junior over, but I think you left Junior far behind.
Oh, I meant to be holding him, but there he is. He's supposed
Junior
to be
can go along with you, but it still takes his movement. And he would have to be next to the cockatrice.
Oh, he'd have to be... Ooh. Never mind. Junior could just stay and watch me flail.
They are tiny. It doesn't really let me set the size like I want.
Okay.
Actually, it might. Hang on. I have a new option here. Oh, God, that was not what I wanted.
Mega Junior!
I want Junior.
Junior is now their full size. Everyone, say hello.
That is
Grown up
still,
Junior.
That's still not the right size.
That's the teenager Junior.
All right, I oops. Apparently when I do that, it really throws that off. But yes, no giant Junior for the moment. Yeah, I was hoping it would let me do half size, but I don't see an option to do half size. Technically, Junior and Rias are both tiny, so they could actually slip through this gap, but I can't actually show that. It doesn't want to let me make them tiny.
Would I be able to do this? Get advantage and then run back? Because it's only like 10 movement.
So it depends. It has to use its movement just like you if it's moving with you. So if you move 30, then it would have no more movement left.
Well, it would have been along the tree line the whole time. So it have only moved 5 so far.
Then it would have one more space it can move. Because it
only has 10 movement?
No, six squares is 30 feet. Each square is 5 feet.
So when I was over here, it would have been right here, and it moved here. Would it be able to move here and then at least to here? Because that would be 4, then 2. Would it be able to get out?
Probably not, but it may not matter.
What you mean not matter?
So if you kill the cockatrice, then you don't need to worry for Junior. And with a 15, you definitely have a chance to kill the cockatrice. Are you going to be cool, or are you going to wait a turn?
Go, Junior! I believe in you.
All right. You throw Junior in, and Junior swipes at its head. And then you cast Energy Ball, gaining advantage, and hitting it with a 15. And it's smacked with the ball of energy. It really doesn't matter what type, because it falls to the ground.
Go, Junior!
Yeah, that
Boka's hand waves around like, who dares move? Who dares move?
So anything with a Mastiff.
I'm gonna have the Mastiff. Can the Mastiff jump through the hole?
No. The Mastiff is actually medium-sized like you are.
Right, it's gonna go to right here.
Alright. So, Seraphine, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to go directly up 20 feet. I think that should be out of melee range of this hooligan.
When you get out of melee range, he gets a free attack on you, unless you disengage.
That's a bonus action, right?
No, that is an action. Disengage is an action.
I think only rogues get bonus action disengage.
Slayer's
Alright, okay. I'll just try to tank that then.
Alright. So, move, and I will have him attack.
I mean, I'm just going directly up, so technically it'd stay in the same slot on the map there.
Oh, up in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he gets a 16 as you try to fly away.
Alright. Was it 22? 9. Alright. I'm going to blast him again with... Well, I'm going to blast him with Fairy Flames.
Okay.
At second level. Wait, how high? Yeah, second level. So second level.
How many second level spells do you have?
I have 2 spells, and I've got the 7 spell slots. Well, wait. Second level spells or spell slots? I believe.
Spell slots. Oh.
After that
you're
last
mystic,
one, I
right?
should. Yes.
Okay. Yes. You can upcast automatically. So,
yeah.
You're good. Had to make sure.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm down to 2 spell slots. But yeah.
Let's see here. He is hit. So 14 plus 6 is 20. 23 damage to him. You light him up. Though he's still quite alive.
Nice.
Alright.
Can he still reach me even though because I went up like
no.
that? Okay.
He has melee weapons. Well, mostly.
I'm gonna make fun of him. Now that he can't reach me.
I did say mostly. He throws 2 daggers at you.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. 22 and 21.
What if we
Great.
learn?
Was that both of his daggers?
He's got like probably a half dozen on him. So
Great. That is fantastic.
I really didn't expect to hit with those. You can, by the way, use your shield cantrip. So.
Yeah, I'll use shield then.
All right. Well.
That didn't help, I don't think.
Boka's peeking through the window and going, "Dang, you suck at that spell."
Okay. Well. With a nat 1, you take 13 damage.
8. Alright.
Ow.
So that was his turn. Rowena, it is your turn now.
Alright, well, I'm going to move up to where everyone else is. Oh, shoot, what do I see? I think this is my first time actually seeing all of this.
And yes, Nashio, that was a fizzled shield spell. Very much so. So what do you think, Rowena?
Let me see. I started here.
How far is the range of the throwing dagger?
30 feet.
Okay.
Where's the entrance?
Since you don't see it, probably over here.
Damn, okay, so I'm gonna have to use my Men's ancestry then. I'll take another jump.
Okay. Jump.
Ooh, I get a full 10 feet.
Yes.
So, let's see. I'll go my 30. And then I'll jump over. There's no way to actually jump properly for this. I wanna get to here, but it feels like there's more than 10 feet.
No, that is 10 feet.
Oh, okay, then I'll go here. Alright. I'm guessing I'm seeing the big bad?
Yes. Now, Seraphine is in the air. She's not on the ground. So you actually have a clear line of sight.
Okay. Let's see. There are 2 things that I can do. I can either give buffers, or I can start slinging shit.
I am at 6 health, by the way.
Oh, crap fest.
Once it gets to my next turn, I'll be able to move out of his range, though. By just going like another 20 feet up.
Shit. What was the equivalent of the cure wound spell?
Heal.
Heal? Okay.
Yes, which is a bonus action.
Oh.
Though you still can't cast 2 spells on the same turn. So.
Oh no, I didn't cast a spell.
Yes, I'm just making sure you remember.
Oh yeah, I know. Alright, well I got 2 spell slots left, so let's do this. Heal. So let's see. That's 1d8 plus 1. And
should be able to click on it if you actually put it in.
I did not put it in this. I did not put it in here.
I do have something to heal myself. So should be fine.
I can click here, but I in the spells list, but I can't click in the yeah.
It is 1d8 plus int bonus. What is your int bonus?
I believe my int bonus is 3.
Okay. You should now just be able to click on it.
Okay. Let's see. 1d8 plus 3. You heal 7. I believe I also have something else. Let's see. Just to make sure.
I think you do.
Oh yeah, I have Disciple of Life.
Yes.
Okay, so Disciple of Life, that's 7. So 2 plus 1, that's also 3. So you heal 10.
Okay. That puts me at 16.
And Nacio, yes, it is in fact a custom deviation of 5e. Moving towards being its own rule set. And I already have spells for levels 1 through 4, so we're already using the spells. So. Right. That is probably Rowena's turn. So we are back to Boka.
That is my turn.
Flash! Boka will run in.
And running.
And running and running and running. And Boka slides in and goes, bang!
Okay. Well, a 23 will definitely hit. And deal 16 damage.
Acid. No.
He screams in
lightning.
Pain. Regardless of the form, he screams in pain. He's still alive, by the way, but he's now definitely bleeding.
Then the Mastiff will dash in.
There's a wall there, by the way.
Where? Oh.
Right here.
There.
Oof.
He has advantage, right? Since he's cornered on all sides?
He's actually not. Seraphine is flying.
But the wall's behind him.
Yes, but you're
and
not
she's above him
for having, like, a wall behind you. That's actually optimal. If it was flanking, that would be a different story. But there's actually no way to flank him in that corner. He's boxed in, but he doesn't have disadvantage.
He's a pit fighter.
Well, he is very tough, yes. I think that's probably it for you. Oh, actually, you know what? You could have sent Junior in to provide the help action.
No. Junior did amazing.
All right, then Seraphine, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go 20 feet more up into the air and once again blast him at a second level with fairy flames.
Okay. 15 will hit. And 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. He's holding on by a thread. It is his turn. He is actually going to go to here. And he is going to attack Boka.
Miss. Shield. Miss.
Whoa.
Ping, ping.
What is your AC? Wasn't it a 14? I could swear it was a 14.
It's 13. It's 14. Okay. I blocked.
Only that one.
First
And
one.
you get hit by the second. So you take 8 damage. He actually managed to land a blow.
Well, he had 3 attacks. It was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make it challenging somehow.
If it was anyone else, they would have died.
Well,
game would have survived.
I mean, everyone else is okay. But they might live.
I kind of need the cloak. I've been dead like 9 times over in this.
Alright, Rowena, it is your turn. He is very close.
Urias comes over to offer the help action to me.
I think he might be a bit far away for that.
Oh no,
Unless you forgot to move him again.
30 feet, right?
Yes.
I know, I measured it.
Yes, but if you want to use help to hit him, then Rias has to hit him.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. Then I'm just gonna have to rely on my luck, which is not good.
Why?
Alright, come on. Show us what you got.
My luck is not, I told you my luck is not good.
Boka
You
looks
shoot
behind them
the
and
building. You shoot the
goes,
building.
"Isn't that the spell you use a lot?"
And I can miss once in a blue moon.
Alright, Boga, it is your turn. Do you finish him off? And remember, you're now in close range. So. Oh, wow. Well, lucky for you, a 19 hits. And amazingly, he had exactly 9 HP.
Boka just does like a super awesome anime move where they split and land behind him.
Well, he falls to the ground. And you now can take a look at the 3 statue people. They apparently were using the cockatrice to basically stone their enemies. Literally. So, you're probably gonna have to get them back to the school.
Boka just pokes one in the nose. Your nose is crooked.
Alright, I would like to see if I can
Boka would like to
any
pick up
monster
the
materials
cockatrice.
from this cockatrice.
No. Wait for Boka to do their thing. Boka will pick up the cockatrice and go, You think the dorm ladies will hate it if I bring more bodies back?
Yes!
Boka hears Rowena outside the house screaming yes. How you hear that?
These walls are thin.
You're scaring me.
All right. Well, I would let you keep going, but it's now after midnight, and
All right.
I need sleeps. So we're gonna call it here, and we'll pick up with the last little bits here. I don't think there's too much, and then we'll jump right in with going back to the academy next
Alright.
time.
You can let him harvest materials if you want.
Yes. You'll get a chance to harvest the cockatrice. Just remind me next time.
All right.
But with that, we're gonna raid Captain Cupcake. We haven't raided Captain Cupcake in a little while. So it's a good opportunity. Unless Twitch messes up. But I think it's going. So, with that, I'll be back tomorrow. I actually have to finish the wizard game tomorrow. That's on my list. So, yeah, that's tomorrow for me. More Celestia, my D&D campaign, the companion to this one, on Sunday. And I think that's it for now. So, have fun, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Hacha.